Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Han-Baral, and this video is about exponents. So to start with, exponents have two parts to them. So they have their base. So the base is the number that's actually being multiplied, and then they have the exponent itself, which tells you the number of times that it's being multiplied. So in our two examples up here, 5 cubed, or 5 to the third power, is the same thing as 5 times 5 times 5. So again, the base is what's being multiplied, and the exponent is telling you how many times. If there's a variable, it works the exact same way. So x to the third power would simply be x times x times x. Just be careful that when you're raising a variable to an exponent, it's not the same thing as adding that variable that number of times. So x to the third power is not equal to 3x, because 3x would be x plus x plus x, not x times x times x. So an exponent always means multiplication. Okay, so this time, Core 4, I actually put a couple of problems from the sheet that I assigned to you today. So for the first set of problems, the directions say to just write each expression using exponents, and then you don't actually have to do anything else with it. So like for number 5, there's some variables mixed up with some fractions, but again, it's the same idea. So I always start with the number, because that goes first, it's the coefficient. So I see that there are 3 1/4 here. So this would be equal to 1/4 to the third power, okay? Notice I put the fraction in parentheses, because I want to make sure that the entire fraction is being raised to the third power. And then I see that there are 2 c's here. So after the 1/4 to the third power, it would be c to the second power, because it's being multiplied 2 times. And that's all you have to do. Now in the next set of problems, it actually asks you to evaluate each expression, which means that if there are numbers, that you actually have to do the math or the computation. So like number 17, it says 3 to the 4th power. 3 to the 4th power would of course mean 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And then it's minus, and then it's negative 4 to the second power. So this would be negative 4 times negative 4. Okay, so I know you're tempted to use your calculator right now, but we're going to try not to, just so that we can review working with negative numbers and just doing some simple computation. So let's see over here. So 3 times 3 I know is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So breaking it down, 9 times 9 is 81. And then from there I'm subtracting, and it's negative 4 times negative 4. So when I multiply 2 negatives, I actually get a positive. So 4 times 4 would be 16. And then 81 minus 16, and if I have to do a little computation over here, I will, I find that it's 65. So my answer to this problem is 65, okay? And then the very last set of problems on this page ask you to evaluate the expression, and then they're giving you numbers for G and H. So of course, when you're evaluating an algebraic expression, you're plugging in the number for the letter that they're giving you. So for example, for number 20, it says G to the 4th, but then they tell you that G is equal to 2. They have to tell you that, because otherwise there's no way that you can just solve G to the 4th. It's an expression and not an equation. So that just means I'm going to substitute in 2 for G, 2 to the 4th, and that of course again means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16, so that is my answer. I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. And remember that starting today, I do want you to post the work that you do just so that I can give you credit. It can only help your grade, okay? So no need to worry about if you get some wrong. Like, do your best, show your effort, and you'll get the full grade. So I think probably the easiest way for you guys to do that is going to be just to post a picture and attach it and submit it. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope everyone is doing really well, and talk to you soon. Bye.